Good to be here. Welcome to everybody here on Twitch. If you're watching this on YouTube, welcome from YouTube as well. If you haven't subscribed already, please feel free to subscribe. And if you like the video, give it a big thumbs up. Greatly appreciated. All right, guys. Today, it is Wednesday. Today's going to be a shorter stream, maybe like 2.5 hours, because they are doing some underground cable work, and they're going to shut our power off overnight. So I got to get stuff done before then and make sure that it is all taken care of. But we'll get some sand laid and maybe a little bit of tunnel work. I'm going to change some of the flooring in the tunnel to make it super fast to run on. I got a pretty good idea on what to do. So I forgot about something and watched this today. Pretty happy. Legend Slayer, you were first. Absolutely, my friend. And you're up to 1 day and 18 hours of watch time. Doing pretty good. If we ever hit a 24-hour streak, you'll grow a full day just that fast if you can lurk long enough. If you can lurk all the way through. Bump, bump. So today, we're going to get back to doing sand. I got to get this sand laid, so we're going to work on that for a little while, and then we'll work on some roadways, and then we'll call it short, and then we'll be back tomorrow for a normal, longer stream. So let's get some of these settings back to normal. Get that up there where we need it. Turn that down just a hair. There we go. That should be pretty good. Good balance. How much sand do I think I've used? Well, I initially had 9 shulker boxes. So I used 9 shulker boxes worth. Let me calculate it real quick for you. All right, so we had 9 shulker boxes times 27 slots times 64. And that's 15,552. So 15,552. And now we've got another 7. So we've used another 2 of the 7. So then we do 2 times 27 times 64 plus 15,552. So far, just on this particular build, I've used 19,000 sand. 19,000 sand so far. 19,000 sand so far. Yeah, that's just on this one project, just right here. Actually, it's probably more like now it's actually probably more like 21,000. Put this in here. All right, we're invisible, and we're back to putting more sand. Oh yeah, buddy, you use a lot of sand doing this kind of build. Lots of sand doing something like this. And then when I'm all done, I'm gonna take all this sand back with me. So it's not like I'm gonna lose any of this sand. This sand will come back with me. I'll have to gather it all back up, and then I'll turn it all into glass. Glass or TNT. So it'll get reused. We'll use it like this for a little bit. I gather these up because they're freebies. They're freebers. Bum, 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 bum. All right. Continue with our section splitting. Legend Slayer, how was your day, my friend? How'd things go with you? Hope you had a good one. Hope it was a good one. Boom. It's good, man. It's good. Just hanging out, did some work today. And then now I'm into this. And then I've got a night with no power. So our power is going to be out for like 6 hours. So I'll get to bed early tonight with no power. I got my iPad charged up though, so I can watch some Dragon Ball Super. So I'm good. So you still don't have school for like a week and in class for like a week and a half now, right? Yeah, so we'll probably end up using about 50,000 sand. Like I said, once I drain some of it, I pick it up and then I move it. And move it to a different area. So luckily I won't have to mine 50,000 sand. Oh, you think you can go in on Monday? Nice. Nice. That'll be good. It'll be good for you to get back in there. The halfway in betweens of doing stuff are never any fun. You know, you're either in class, you're not in class. You're in class, you're not in class. So, if you're going to be in class, it's better to be in class. I don't know what they're going to do when the next kid comes in and has it. I guess they're going to have to send you home again. So, who knows? All right. I mean, if we do this at least for an hour and a half, we should get quite a bit of sand put in here. I mean, it's just so much water to drain. It's just a lot of water. Take a picture of it and send it to me. Two minutes left on this potion. Got to keep an eye on what's going on. Ordered some food from a little Scottish restaurant down the way. So I'll be having that for dinner. Like me. A minute left. Got to keep an eye on that timer. I don't want to get zapped and lose my world. Let's see. Hang on. What my food's going to look like. Looks good. All right. Ba-ba-ba. Goodness gracious, phone. Bum, 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 bum. To dry out all our sponges when we get ready to start draining. We'll get as much sand laid though. We'll get all the sand we have laid, and that should give us plenty to move into new sections. Bum, 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 bum. All right, so this one side's almost ready to be drainable. Okay, so that side's done. The middle is done. Guess we'll fill these in along here. Then we can do the cross hatches on them. Up. And then that's going to be the hardest part right there. Well, the whole thing's going to be difficult. I got fish getting in the way. No getting in the way, fish. Up. I think this is the first line along this backside, isn't it? Yeah. Last time I drained one of these, though, I didn't do it invisible. It was quite a pain. There's lots of shooting these guys. Pump. Grab us an extra potion. Fill back up with sand. And off we go. Thought that was an ink packet, but it was just a bottle that I chucked out there earlier. Alright, get this in this row, and then that back row there. And then we can put the cross sides on them, and we'll have lots of area to drain out. Hey. Bump. Ooh. I'm getting more ideas all the time for how this thing's going to look on the outside. It's going to have dirt. It's going to have trees. It's going to have walkways and waterfalls. This thing's going to be cool. Ooh, we were getting close. I got to keep an eye on that time all the time. Almost got distracted thinking about all the cool stuff I'm going to put on this thing. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah. Get these filled in. Bum, bum, bum. All right. How close are we? How much sand do we have? We're getting there. We got to space these out by 6. So we got our cross hatches and we'll be good to go. Fill them in. Look out, Guardian. I'm filling in sand here, buddy. Filling in sand. Bum, 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 bum. These are the deepest parts around the edges, so it is better to get those done. Once they're done, everything else is at least a little faster. And then at least it goes a little faster. Bum, 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 bum. So that edge is done. Got the edge behind us, this edge, and then everything is on the inside and moving in. That'll be very much better. And once I get these outside edges, I'm going to bring some dirt over because there's some dirt moves I want to make with the sand to dry stuff out. I don't think I'll be close, but not enough to finish this row. I'll have to go get some more. Bum, bum. Yeah, probably have to go refill real quick. Chevy Painter! What's happening, my friend? Yeah, somebody did it when I was offline. It's a good deal. I'm doing good. How you doing, man? How's the garage coming along? Did you finish up those 4 corners today? Or do you still got to do those? And did you go to the gym today? Was that today that you got to do that? So I take it, is that from the doing the fan and the painting or from going to the gym? Didn't finish today. Did you get to the gym though? Oh my. Bum, bum. "36 seconds, enough time to get these 2 before we gotta take one?" Nice, nice. Good job, Chevy. Good job, buddy. Super stoked for you, man. Glad that you are getting back in there. That is awesome, buddy. Awesome sauce, my friend. Did some buys and some tries. Maybe work the lats next week. Did some squats for the glutes. You know, the normal stuff. They didn't have enough weight for me, so I had to pile on a few extra people. Yeah, I'm a worker outer, dude. I go to the gym. Yeah, I crushed. That's how my gym trips go. Oh yeah, buddy. It's crazy how just a little bit of time of inactivity, you think, it's no big deal, and then you're like, holy crush, that's a big deal. I'm glad you're back in there, though. The older you get, the more important it is to be in there all the time. So super glad, man. Super glad. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dude, did you try that new Jumpstart powder? Oh yeah, man, it got me through the roof. Had a couple Red Bulls with it. It was fantastic. Yeah, buddy. Ooh, man. Yeah, you got some comeback to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got some making up to do there in the gym. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm just glad you're able to get back in there, buddy. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yo, dude, can you spot me on this bench? I'm going for a PB today. 1 rep PB. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's fine. Yeah, man. So you're going through surgeries. Every time you're knocked out on a surgery, that puts you a little further behind. So you recover from your surgery, you get back in the gym, you work out a little bit, or just regular life workouts. Yeah, wait till tomorrow, buddy. And the day after tomorrow. Think you're sore now. If I was there, I would wait till tomorrow, and then I'd be punching you in your arms and your legs. That's what friends do, though. They make their friends suffer. They're like, oh, you worked out? Let me help you out with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, perfecto. So I can seal this up. What do you know? You just keep it. You keep at it, man. Pain is weakness leaving the body. That's right. or an impending sign of death. One of the two. Either way, the pain is leaving the body. No way around it. It's either leaving the body or it's leaving the body. That's right. Modern problems require modern solutions. Tomorrow's chest and back. Tomorrow, dude, I'm working on my chest and back. I'm gonna get those pecs off into shape, man. They're gonna be like, you need a bro. Your pecs are so big, brother. Be like, no, man, they're just massive. Get those lats and those traps going. Oh yeah. I'll carry a train on my neck. I actually, my favorite days are chest and arm days. So I love the gym. I love weights. I like the gym. I would like the gym better if it was in my house, if I was rich enough to afford my own gym. Then it would be fantastico. I like going to the gym. I don't mind being at the gym. I don't even mind the meatheads. But it's a pain to kind of drive there. That part, like, and find parking at our particular gym. Well, our gym's not even open now. I'm surprised yours is. Or maybe it's open. I don't know. I haven't checked this last couple weeks. I just go down and lift my car a few reps. Nice. That's always good too, right? It's always good when you go to the gym if you meet someone that's good to work out with. Like, I mean, if you live someplace where you got a lot of friends, that's okay too. But if you live someplace where you don't have a lot of friends, or, you know, your friends are in different places or they don't do the working out, and you go to the gym and you meet someone cool who's, you know, not over the top crazy meathead, fantastic. It is always a good deal. The Iron Man challenge. Ooh, that's a brutal one. The Iron Man is brutal. More power to my man if he makes it. He gets in shape and he does well, because that's a brutal challenge. I'd be good with the Ironman challenge, except the running part. Not a big fan of running anymore. Those days on my knees of running are gone. The swimming and the biking, though, I'm all good with that. That's just bonus fun. Excuse me. Bum, bum, bum. Iron Man challenge. Back in the old days, I could have maybe trained for that. Because when I liked to run back in the old days, back in the army days, until they destroyed my knees and left me like, okay, you're on your own now. Take your knees and go. Oh, yeah, he can definitely bounce back from it. I mean, it's not bad. I just don't have the knees for running anymore. I can lift because I can wrap them up, but I can't run anymore. Not since the military. Not since those days. It's that 26 miles of pounding on your hips and knees that do me in. Slap and slap, slap, slap. But biking, even though biking is tough on the knees at times, there's no heavy impact. You know, there's no high impact. It's just movement. I can deal with the movement. Yeah, it's the impact, the repeated impact over and over again that gets you. You know, when you're working your legs and working out, it's just one push, you know, or a set of reps, and then you rest. Instead of reps, you rep. And when you're biking, even though you're using your knees, there's no impact on them, so then it's okay. And swimming is just fantastic. All right, last split here, and then we've got that area to do. That's the thing about the army, right? You do a lot of running. Lots of running. And after a while, it catches up to you. Makes you pay for it. They got to make sure you're in shape and ready to run into that battle. All right, there we go. Yeah. Now we'll go make our 6 divided splits over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Run here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The thing is, you can get in better shape with walking fast everywhere than you can with running. Like muscle wise. But cardio wise, running's really good. 2, 3. And everybody can do it, you know what I mean? You don't got people who can't do it because they can't swim. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I mean, that's not like they really have other choices to really get everybody all cardio centered up. One, two, three, four, five, six. One, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah. I listen, it's funny though, because I do miss running. I ran in high school. I played sports, so I did running. Whiskey 6. What's happening, buddy? 3, 4, 5, 6. Whiskey, I got the raid farm done. Kind of been waiting for you to show up so I can show it to you. One, two, three, four, five, six. Whiskey 6 in the house. How you been? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But I did like running, and I see people running now, and I'm like, oh, I wish I could run still. But I know better. The pain is too great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not really a tutorial though. I mean, it's just my stream with some kind of how-tos. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dang it. All right. I'll show it to you. I'll do a flyover right now. All right, let me put my armor on. Okay, so there it is right over here. So what we've got, I built it from the bottom up. But basically you've got a 41 by 41 platform. So 41 by 41. And then 15 across here with trapdoors. 5 there. Nice. 5 there. 5, 5, 5. 5, 15 across here. And then in the mid, and it's 2 deep with water sources. And then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 15 in the middle. 3 deep. So you can I'm going to do a tutorial on this too, but I'm just showing it to you. With the lava, it all leads into a single tube, which drops down 21 blocks. So 21 blocks so that they're one hit when you hit them. And then down inside of your raid farm, so that drop I showed you, to that block right there is 21. So you put a slab on top of a hopper, and it gives you a 21 and a half block drop. And then it goes into a hopper, which goes into a couple more hoppers into a chest, and then into chest. You do have to have a villager to set this thing off. So you need one villager in here. And then we'll run it real fast. What's up, Magic Lobo? So in order to make this work, you got to have Bad Omen. And you got to bring your Bad Omen by your villager. So you don't want to take your Bad Omen by any other villagers, right? So we're going to go get us some Bad Omen. Did I lose that? Give me back my chest. Yeah, yeah. I like moving villagers. I mean, I always have a good time doing it. So I got him in here. Just a little room with a bed. You don't even need the bed, but I want to be nice and give him a bed. You right? Right, Bobby? I should probably name you too. I should probably name you Legend Slayer. So I did get my tunnels. This is my Prismarine Corner. I got 3 gates in this little corner. That one goes to the raid farm. That one goes to the shrine. And then this one goes to the Guardian Farm. But we're going to go get Bad Omen. So what I did was I found a pillager tower, and I made a gate right above the pillager tower. So I can just go right over there where the pillager tower's at and just attack them. Tell those people to quit bothering. You got important Minecraft stuff to do. So I got this gate above this pillager tower. There's a guy right there. You got to make sure you kill him. You can't burn him or it won't count. So we're going to come in with the drop attack on him. Missed. All right, so there's one Bad Omen. If you're going to run a raid farm, it's better to have a couple Bad Omens on you. So you fly around a little bit. I'm going to get a couple Bad Omens and then we'll go and run a raid. It's not as fun to do at level 1. Let's see if there's another flag bearer down there. I don't see any flag bearers yet. Oh, yeah, you can stack them. There's one. So now you see how it says Bad Omen 2? Because I killed 2 of them. So now I've got Bad Omen 2. And you can stack it up to 7, I think. And really, it's just a matter of waiting until they spawn. Right? And you can just like fly away enough blocks and everything will respawn. Yeah, the higher you get, the longer the raid is, and the more rewards you get out of it. I thought that guy was in a tree for a minute. Look at all these guys down here. None of them got a banner on. That's what I'm here for, fellas. So make sure you guys learn all this new stuff. Bad Omen 3. You just definitely don't want to go near any villagers you might have in your base. Like if you've got a villager trading hall, you do not want to go near them with any Bad Omen, because they'll be all up in the middle of your base. Then you got Ravagers and Evokers in there. Yeah, no, they're good for XP, and if you want crossbows, you can get crossbows from them. Sometimes magic crossbows. And sometimes no leader spawned for a minute. Nice. Nice. I can stop the raid anytime I want to. Bring it on. Nice. I'm trying to get one more so I've at least got level 4. There we go. Uh-oh. You'd think I'd panic in a situation like that, but I didn't. I did not know that was a hole. That would have been nice to know if it was a hole. Where'd this guy go? There we go. All right, so Bad Omen 5. Yeah, kind of scary. I'm always kind of risky. This is how I lose my worlds. All right, so that's Bad Omen 5. Now we'll go to the raid tower. And it's good if you can traverse straight from where you pick up Omen to your raid tower, like through the nether like this. That way you know you don't set off any villagers anywhere and lose your raid. Yeah, I'm kind of stupid sometimes. Listen, I never said I was smart. You know what I'm saying? I never said that. All right, so then you go to your raid tower. And basically, see how the raid bar is already popped up? This guy's already freaking out. We've kicked off the raid. I got a lot of arrows through me. I usually put on a chest plate just in case something happens. Always have a back door just in case something breaks. Have a bell. I think the raid stopped. I think I lost the raid. I don't know why. That was kind of weird. I think it glitched on me. Yeah, the raid glitched on me. Anyway. That I'm kind of stupid? Oh, yeah, dude. Come on. I've been so lucky in this world. I've done so many dumb things. I mean, literally, man. Like, come on, man. All right, so these banners are not... Oh, anyway. So then a raid will start. I don't know why that one glitched out. Sometimes they do. And you just sit right here. I put glass up there, so I did a lot of this in glass so I could see through. You just watch them fall, and they're one hit. And then you just sit right here and smack them. Boop. And they die with one hit. Oh, you've never heard me say that I was smart? Well, I know. Some people. But here's from my first raid. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 totems because I'm carrying one. Couple magic crossbows. 72 emeralds, some redstone, couple saddles, sugar. This is all the stuff you get right here. You'll get axes too. I forgot. I don't know why there's no axes in here, but you'll get axes as well. I never heard you say you was no smart man. Shut it. All right, let me get some more sand laid real quick, because then I got to do something on the floor. Another trick that I learned today that I'm very excited about. We'll have to do a raid tomorrow night. I have a short stream tonight because they're going to be working on some underground stuff on our electricity, so our power is going to be out overnight. So I only got a couple hours of stream. I want to do this trick I learned on the floor with soul soil and slabs. You have totems on the Xbox? Yeah, you got to get some totems in here. It's fantastico. Totems do make it a lot easier to be dumb. That's what I like about them. Totems give you peace of mind when you're feeling stupid. You feel stupid today. Do you want to make sure that you live through another day of hardcore Minecraft? Take my advice. Get some totems. You can't go wrong. They're super cheap. You see what I get, Chevy? This is the kind of treatment I get. Bumpa. Oh yeah, you got plenty of time. So on your skeleton farm, you know, you're gonna want them to shoot up in the air, cross over a waterway, and then come back down to the point where you can kill them, right? I don't know what that was. Oh, nice. Nice. That's a good deal then. A snow village. Very nice. I like the outfits on the snow villagers. The snow villagers have some cool outfits for sure. I'm excited for some new updates, some new mobs, some new updates. If you get a chance on the 3rd, Minecraft is doing a live stream. I don't know where they're doing it. I don't know on what platform. But to vote for the new mob. Yeah, their outfits are cool for the snow ones. 100%. I'm already getting excited about whatever 1.17 is going to bring. Looks like it's going to bring some new mountain terrain. High mountains. We're off to fly 50 million blocks to get to them. High mountains are cool and all unless you already have a world. Then, you know, I've explored a long ways in this world. Yeah, iron farm. You got to get that iron farm going. Or another one going. It takes a while. Wheat takes longer than the other ones. So just so you know, wheat is the slowest one and the least producing one. And listen, you can never... I've got 2 iron farms too. You can never have enough iron farms. You always think you got enough iron until you start like getting, you know, you've been in your world a long time, and then you're like, oh, I sure could use more iron. Yeah, the auto wheat farms are slow. Like carrots are easier to fill the inventory of your guy, but a wheat farm, first he's getting seeds. That's got to fill the composter, and some of those go on the ground. So you're sharing seeds, bone meal, and wheat off of a wheat field. So it's just not, it just doesn't produce as fast. That's why I have 2 wheats, 2 carrots, 2 potatoes, and 2 beets. Even then, it's mostly carrots, potatoes, and beets. Yeah, beetroots do real good. Potatoes do good. Carrots do good. I mean, you could do 2 wheats to, or maybe even 3 wheats to every single beet or carrot farm to try to get the same kind of output. Nice. Nice. Well, you know what the thing with the farms at the iron farm? The big deal about those is you got 2 things going on with that. So you've got your villager sitting on top of a hopper, right? So he's throwing stuff to the villager, and the villager's catching some of it, and then when his inventory's full, he's throwing the rest down. But also, he's missing some of it. It's going in the hopper, so they do a little bit better. Oh. Plus, I think on the wheat farm, they might be making some bread, too. There's all kinds of weird stuff going on with wheat. Boom, boom, boom. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. I'll be glad when this is done, because I've got some grand ideas of stuff we're gonna make on this thing. It's going to look good. Really, you gotta just miss that one. Bow, wow, bow. All right, one more row after this. We got some pretty good sectioning going on this outer edge. All right, last row over here. Ooh, I got so lucky that they weren't over here seeing me. I was out of Inviso juice. Woo, I could have died. I could have died. That would have killed me much faster than the raid, the pillager tower. All right, look at that. Got some edging going now. Couple months you built a mega farm based off the iron farm on the corners. Put 4 farmers in there with their buddies in the little huts. Yeah. Yeah, that's the good one. That is a good one. I take it you're getting a lot of iron and a lot of crops. Yeah, buddy. What does my mama want? Oh. Oh, they were mixed planting? That's always crazy when that happens, buddy. The mixed planting. That is super wild. Not that one. Dude, you can't see me. Stop. Yeah, you like it? There you go. You quit being... Oh, nice. Nice. This cross-contamination ends here. This will no longer happen in my area. Dude, you built a fence, man. And they say fences don't work. What do they know? I didn't even know a fence would stop them. That's pretty cool, though, that worked. Oh. I think I saw that in one of my builds once, but it was just a little bit. It wasn't a bunch like that. I didn't have to separate them or anything. They just kind of stopped doing it. Maybe it's because I locked them in. Hey, apparently it must have worked. Good job, buddy. Well done. Holy smack. So I wonder if it was the fence or the locking them into their jobs. Oh, oh. Come on. Oh, yeah, yeah. Well. Yeah, the fence probably did it then. But I mean, all my guys are separated by glass walls, so just to avoid any kind of cross-contamination. Bum, bum. Just want to get all this sanded up. Yeah, fence keep them in their area. I mean, that's why I did my glass walls, to make sure they stayed in their area. Plus mobs will kill them. And if they're out at night, then lightning can turn them into witches. If you don't have a roof over them, lightning can turn them into witches. And then they'll kill them anyway. You don't want them to get hit with the lightning, man. Not the lightning. Bum, bum, bum. Do you have ceilings over your guys? I mean, the only time they're going to get hit with lightning is if you don't sleep long enough, but... No, man. Come back one of these days and they're witches and they've killed all the villagers. You'll know. You'll know what happened. You'll be like, aisle 4. That aisle 4. He's pretty savvy. Pretty savvy. And you don't want to put a wood roof over them. Well, I don't know if you have fire tick turned on. But I can't have wood roofs. Yeah. Fire's on? Yeah, buddy. You might want a cobble roof then. I usually just do like cobble or blackstone slabs. Or stone slabs. Just something that won't burn for my roofs. Moa sand. Yeah, as long as we get enough people. As long as we get enough people, it could be super fun. I was watching today as well. Super fun looking game. For $5, can witches get into buildings? All mobs can get into buildings unless you put metal doors on them. If you don't have metal doors on them, if you have wood doors, they could, but they won't. Witches won't get into buildings per se. Yeah, I'm not down on the queuing up part. Unless we've got 4 or 5 of us at least. The queuing up just means if you get really lucky and you're in there with 7 other individual queued up people, it might work out. Otherwise, you're just dealing with, you know, groups of people who are like, well, get rid of that guy right away. We don't know him. He's sus. Kill him. If your villager's in a building with no roof and he gets hit by lightning, then you have a witch inside of a building. So, there is that. I would much rather, it would be much cooler if we could find 8 people who wanted to play and then set up our private server. Or 10 people, I guess. 10's better. Well, if you don't have a roof on your breeder. Okay, listen. If you don't have a metal door on any building and you're playing on hard, I think even if you're playing on normal, then a mob can bust down a wooden door. Oh, scared me for a minute. So a mob can bust down a wooden door. I've already had it happen multiple times. But if the only thing open, say, is the roof, it's not like a witch is going to fly in there or anything. It's just if there's a villager inside and the lightning hits the villager and turns into a witch, now you have a witch inside. But, I mean, if you've got wooden door... But, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've hardly ever had anything try to break into one of my places. It just happens every now and then. But they can break through wooden doors. So, no, they couldn't get into your breeder. If it's sealed off, they can't get in. Oh, yeah. Yeah, then you're good. Then you're golden, buddy. You're golden toasty oats right there. Golden toasty oats. Trader Hall don't have doors. Well, how do you get into trade if there's no doors? My Trader Hall has doors, but you can't get to the villagers even if you broke in. Even if mobs broke in, they couldn't get to the villagers. Well, if you get lucky, they'll just turn them into zombies for you, and you just fix them. How did you turn the breeder off? You break blocks to get in. Dude, all you gotta do is put a metal door with a button on each side. Mobs cannot break metal doors. Put a button to open it and you're good to go. Break blocks. Ah, took the beds out. That is a good way to do it. I should actually do that. I should take the beds out of mine for now. Because I got just a bunch of villagers sitting in a room that I don't need, and I don't need them for anything for a while. Unless they do some update where I can make a chain gang. I probably should make some more masons, I would guess. I do like quartz. So some more masons wouldn't kill me. Planks to the ceiling space. I think if you just take the beds out, oh, they'll still making babies. Okay, so you take the bed. Oh yeah, there's no beds, so they don't make babies. I don't think you need the planks once you take the beds out. Yeah, I think once you take the beds out, as long as you catch them in between, you're good to go. Five, six. Three, four, five, six. Oh yeah, that's true. You definitely don't want anything spawning in there. You could have put carpet, yeah. Yeah, but it's those are the kind of things you always think about afterwards. Like right now, you're thinking about it. You know, oh, I could have just put carpet. But when you're doing it, you don't think about this stuff. You're like, oh, I don't want anything to spawn in here, so you're just trying to make sure nothing spawns. We're cutting your space down, little boys. You're going to be limited on your spawn spaces. Volpsius! Yeah, I got a short stream tonight, Volpsius, because they're going to turn my power off. So I can stream for just a little bit longer. Then I got to get ready. We're going to have our power off like through the night. So I thought I'd throw some sand down. And then when this particular pile of sand I have runs out, I'll maybe do a little bit of floor. I know. But I got a lot done. I mean, you should see how much sand I've already got dropped in an hour and a half. I've gotten quite a bit done. They're digging something up and working on something underground. Not 100% sure what. I just got a notice that said they're doing some underground work. So I bought it's supposed to be like 6 hours overnight, and it's not cool here. So I got the AC on like 73. I should probably turn it down to 72. I bought a couple extra bags of ice for the fridge and freezer. I got my iPad charged up so I can watch some TV. I got my bases covered. Bases are covered. Yeah, hopefully it will go smoothly and there'll be no issues. Probably good. I'm going to turn my computer off. I haven't turned my computer off in probably like 4 weeks. So my computer will be pretty happy. Yeah, whatever. Transformer they got to dig up or something. I don't know. It's just what the notice said. I'm calling it a transformer, but that's probably not what it is. Dig up some power lines and replace them. Not 100% sure. All I know is the power's going to be off overnight. I don't think I'm really need to be responsible for knowing more than that. I think you judge me too harshly. I think that's pretty unfair. Oh yeah, I got snacks, buddy. I got snacks. I got chicken wings, 2 different kinds of chicken wings, an IPA mustard, and some buffalo wings. I got a Scottish egg. Oh yeah, I'm ready, buddy. Snacks. Oh, who are you talking to? You're talking to like the snack master. Like I am the snack master. Just move, dude. Let me just get this done. You freak. Yeah, I don't know. This stuff happens like that all the time in California, Volpsius. Will there be enough sand to go all the way up? There's not. I'm that short, really? Like a squid farm over here. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, whiskey. I'm very stoked. Very stoked for my dinner. All right, I'm just gonna finish that one column because I don't have enough sand to do anything else anyway. I'm not gonna drain this stuff tonight. Oh yeah, it's like a squid farm, man. It's like your very own personal squid farm. There we go. That is more than enough. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, yeah. So tomorrow night, I'm going to drain a lot of this out. That's what we're going to work on tomorrow, is getting it drained so we can get our sand back. Get it drained so we can get our sand back. And start over again in the new areas. As a quick, let's see, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15. I have now placed 25,920 blocks of sand. So 25,920 blocks of sand have been placed at this spot. No, that's why I said tomorrow. I want to do some work on a road instead. I've learned something new that I want to try out for my roads. So I am going to do that instead. It is a good thing that squids hate sponges. I want to do two things. I want to try this road out, and I want to test the raid again because the raid didn't work the first time. Glitched out on us. Yeah, 25,000 just in this build, and I'm not even done yet. That is a crap ton of sand, but overall, what's this? Broken, crafted, used. Overall, because I did drain another one of these things before, I have used or placed 58,985,000 blocks of sand. I have mined right on 100,000. And I have picked up 119,000. I don't know. Oh, yeah, because I'm not mining them. So, yeah. Yeah. Lots of sand. Okay, so let's go see if we can get this raid thing going. Then I got something I want to test on my walkway. I just bump into walls. I don't even care anymore. I need more rockets. I need carrots. Rockets refilled. One, two, three, 4, 5. Okay, there we go. So let's go try this thing out on this road that I want to try. What's up, Grey Rat? The Grey Rat. Super Grey Rat. Good evening to you, my friend. Good evening to you. Alright. So first thing I'm going to do is for whiskey, I'm going to go see if I can get this raid thing real quick. Then I'll try my floor idea out. How'd your day go today, Grey Rat? Any garage? How was your garage? I should say, how's your garage time today? Oh, that's wrong. I don't see any banners down there. Didn't see any banners. We're gonna fly out. Oh, nice. Nice, Gray Rat. So nice, buddy. That's fantastic. That is awesome, buddy. You're going to have the whole setup going. Good old NES. That's right, man. Look at the sheep staring at me. It's like, why are you sleeping in my bed? Sorry, buddy. All right. See if we see a banner. Everyone look for a banner. No banner wears there. I see one. All right, so there's Bad Omen 1. See if we can see another one. We'll try to at least get Bad Omen 2. Oh, that one went right through him. All right, let's fly out and come back, get him to respawn. Bad omen. Bad omen. Bad omen in me. Thank you for the follow, Evan K. 610HE. Appreciate it and welcome. I know, but they were bad to play, but we still bought them. We still played them. And at least they didn't have 1,000 bugs. That's a terrible shot. All right, give me a banner guy now. There we go. Look at that. All right, Bad Omen 2, we're out. That's enough. It's going good, Evan. It's going good. I'm just getting ready to run the raid farm, so I was getting some Bad Omen. So now I'm going to head over to the raid farm and get it turned on so we can get a raid going. Get us some more emeralds and saddles and totems and whatever you may need. How you doing? How are things going for you, my friend? Got him in a bin at the old video store. That's the cheapy bin. The cheapy bin for the cool games. Oh yeah, I feel you, Gray Rat. All right, let's see if we can get this to work right and not glitch out on us. Those villagers don't like it. Glad to hear. Glad to hear. Not much with me, just hanging out, relaxing. It is a shorter stream tonight because they're going to turn the power off in our neighborhood to do some work. All right, so now it's not working. Says it's starting the raid, but it's not. Ah, Evan is your friend, Legend Slayer. Well, welcome, Evan. Welcome. All right, well, that's not working, so I'm not going to mess with that. I'll fix that later. First raid went off perfect. Perfect raid. Okay, so I'm thinking if I do this, like that, like that. Legend Slayer eats poop. You know, he may. That could be a true statement. We never know, but it could be. That may be a true statement. What do you have to say to defend yourself, Legend Slayer? Yeah, no power. Let's see, I can do it like this. Like that. But I don't know if I like the way that looks raised. Or do I go down one more level? Like this. Oh, do I do it this way? Life's been pretty good, my friend. It's been pretty good. He's a dick. Hey. We all got that guy. Okay, so now this is soul sand. So now it's speedy run, but if you come out of the ditch, see, this only problem here is you kind of can come out of the ditch real easy. That's kind of a pain. Kind of a pain. See this, though, if I do it on the sides, then I gotta fill in that as well. Like that. Well, hang on. The aesthetics are about to change. The aesthetics are about to change, buddy. Okay, now how would that look, though? See, now it looks normal once I fix this side. Yeah, the sunken in the middle and the raised in the middle don't work. That didn't look good at all. Um. Thanks, guys. I think this will work like this, and it'll give me this the speed running everywhere. There we go. There we go. So that was, I just wanted to, yeah, that looks good, right? Yeah, that'll look good, I think. That'll give me the soul sand, but you won't see the soul sand. And I think that'll just, or I can fly. So I can do both, and it'll look good. Yeah, I'm digging that. That's a lot of work to do, but no biggie deal. All right. All right, now we have to figure out why this raid isn't taking off. I got to do this whole tunnel. I'm not doing it right now because I don't have time tonight. I want to see if we can get this raid to kick off. See, I don't like the way that I like that soul sand. I never did really like this, where I put it on the side. I didn't like this. Just didn't look very good, you know? Yeah, the step down. Yeah. The thing with the step down, it does look cool, but the whole floor is going to have to go down on the whole tunnel. So I'll lose that aesthetic. Gonna get one bad omen. I'm gonna try to get this thing to set off. The thing is, I didn't know you could put slabs on top of soul sand and still get the benefit from soul sand. I just actually found that out today. So, I like it a lot. I just like the fast run. The fast run is just so fun. Alright, pick up the raid, dude. Pick it up right. I don't know what the heck's going on. The raid won't take off for some reason, but you guys saw me do the raid. I actually ran a raid on stream the other day. There's plenty of space up here. We know it works because it went. Thanks, Whiskey. Thanks, buddy. This is the only change that I did on the raid. That's the only change I made between raids. Can you see my world? I got time right now. I'm not doing nothing else. Okay, so in this section of my world, I've got a raid farm. I'm draining a temple for a celebration center for people who have subbed or channel points or bits and stuff like that. This is just one little over in this part of my world. Both Soul Sand or Soul Soil both work with Soul Speed boots. Over here is my Guardian farm. This is where I drained out a temple. I surrounded it with glass. And I built these towers for these guardians to go up. And then they get pushed up by bubble elevators. And then they have a current that pushes them across. Then they fall through lava. And then they land on wither roses just in case the lava doesn't kill them. So this is where I get all my prismarine for my sea lanterns and whatnot. All their stuff drops down here into this chest room. I've been draining it lately using stuff, but this is where it all comes down to. And these are all glass panes with full glass blocks in the corners. The corners, I think, were full glass. Yeah, are full glass blocks. How do you make wither roses? You do not make wither roses. The only way to get wither roses is when you're fighting a wither. Every entity that he kills turns into a wither rose. So that's why you see when I fight a wither in the end, like I go to a place and end to fight him, I put a whole bunch of chicken eggs and make a bunch of chickens in a room so that when the wither spawns in, he blows them up and kills them, and that gives me wither roses. Yeah, you can't make them. You can't grow them. You can only get them from a wither. So this is this section of my world. And then this is where my prismarine type stuff is. Then... well, that's not good. Oh, no, that's all right. Then we'll head back over to the main section. I haven't done a world tour in a while, so I like doing a world tour. So this is where I come down. Actually, that goes to my base over there, but this is when you come down in here and you go up here. This is my piglin trading center. So what I've done is I've caught 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 piglins, and I've encased them in glass with hoppers underneath them and dispensers over the top of them. And then I've got a hopper clock up here to give it timing so that they trade right. And then in these dispensers, I put gold bars. And then they trade. It goes through the hoppers through a system down here to these chests. The only things I collect from them are crying obsidian, blackstone, obsidian, gravel, soul sand, and crystals. Although I used all my quartz. And then I got leather and string, and then potions of fire resistance. So that is my piglet trading farm. And this is what it looks like from the outside. Kind of like a little mini bastion. Why would your thumb hate you? We've been playing Nintendo. So like a little mini bastion. Then and then if I go through this gate, I go into the section of my base. And this section of my base is like a room, kind of like maybe they found this room and dug it up. It's got a couple of stands and a sacrificial table in here. I know the rails in here for moving guys. And then it's got a bubble elevator. I can go out that way, or I can just drop down here. It's got a bubble elevator going back up. This is my storage room. So this whole room is my storage room. And it's pretty much 90% automated. If you got stuff to drop off, you just go in here, drop it in here, and it goes to the right chest. Goes through this waterway, up this waterway, and then all the way around until it finds the right chest, and then it drops in there. And then this is the stuff that's not automated, my little miscellaneous stuff. So this is basically, we're at level 5 here. So everything below this is bedrock. This is as low as you can go for the storage. Magic Lobo, don't cut it, man. Don't do that. So then if you come up out of my base a little bit, I've got a slime farm. So I've got what's happening, Phoenix Shroud. Latest project goes well. Thank you very much. It does. So this slime farm, oh yeah, bubble elevators and filters, and this has got 4 or 5 floors, and the slime spawn on there because they don't care about light level. They're pushed around by waterways. They drop off the edges, pushed around by waterways, and then there's magna blocks over there, and they get broken down into the little slimes, and they go into chests. So my little slime farm. Then if you come about halfway out of my tunnel, these are all my trading villagers. So this is my villager trading hall. Got masons, farmers, clerics, smiths, and then librarians. So these guys all have trades. I already got them set. I've already made them zombified back. So mending books. I got unlimited mending books for 1 emerald. Aqua Affinity, Unbreaking 3, Feather Falling 4, Infinity, Efficiency 5, Fortune 3, Silk Touch. These guys trade things like this, where I can get a lot of quartz from these guys. So this is my villager trade hall. And then if you go, yeah, I saw Sin's post on that. That was hilarious, Phoenix Shroud. Funniest thing I've ever read, buddy. So in here, I have my villager breeder. So in this sealed off room, I've got 2 villagers farming carrots, a ditch, and 9 beds that they can never get to. Every time they throw carrots at each other to have a baby, he sees the beds. He runs underneath the trapdoors to think he can jump on the beds. He falls in a ditch down there. And then he's washed over here. And then down here, this is where he ends up. And this is where all my extra villagers hang out. And then I've got a place where if they drop here, I can put a minecart and then move them different spaces if I need them. Baby villager, get out of there. Get out. Move out of my way, buddy. Just get in there. Oh, man. Iterak! I am doing well, my friend. All right, no one look. Get back in there, then. All right, he didn't have to die. He got to live. Absolutely. Somebody offline did it. So when I was offline, yeah, I hit him. Okay, so then we come up to the top of my space, and this waterway. You guys saw that waterway, right? Make sure there's no creepers around here. This waterway that you just saw when I was coming up goes over to here, to this sheep farm. So these sheep are all dyed, and every time they eat a piece of grass, their fur grows back, and clippers automatically clip them. And then those clippings are fed into hoppers, which are fed into a dispenser, and there's a waterway underneath here that sends it all the way to that waterway that you saw. So that's my waterway for that. Here's the top of that slime farm that I showed you. So this is the top of the slime farm where it busts out on top. And there's the floors of where they're at. That's my cactus farm. So all those cactuses, they can grow one block and then they break off and they fall into a waterway. And then they're fed down into a furnace room where I use this bamboo to cook them. So they're constantly falling down in here and being cooked. You can see we got a lot of cactus. And the bamboo is broken using flying machines. So I got some flying machines over here. That when I flip this lever, these three machines break all of the bamboo for me. And then these are my bee farms. This one here produces honey. That one produces honeycomb. And they're fed automatically. They're harvested automatically, and then they automatically feed down into these chests. So there's the honeycomb. Here's the honey bottles. And then this is just a simile of leaking honey out of the hives. And then this orange monstrosity is a kelp farm. So it's an automated kelp farm. When the kelp grows high enough, the observers see it. They fire the pistons. The pistons break the kelp. The kelp floats to the top, but at the top there's flowing water that pushes it into the hoppers, and it feeds into these chests. This is a melon farm. So this is a bunch of observers and hoppers, and every time it grows, it breaks the melons, and then the minecart picks them up and delivers them. It needs to be cleaned out, but I'm not doing it right now. And just like the melon farm that you just saw, I also have a that's two melon farms and two pumpkin farms. Again, this one needs to be cleaned out, but it's an observer with 4 pistons all the way around, and it busts them up, and then the minecart picks them up, and you end up with lots and lots of pumpkins. Yeah, well, who would have thought that I would have needed that many pumpkins? So then over here, we've got the villager work center. So instead of harvesting crops, these villagers harvest crops for me. Thanks, Evan. These villagers harvest crops for me. These guys do, when the red do beetroots. In the 2 orange, they do carrots. These 2 brown ones do potatoes. And the 2 yellow ones do wheat. And then underneath all of these are hopper minecarts on rails that are pushing everything to right down the center. There's a line of hoppers. That line of hoppers comes over here. and fills these chests up with carrots and potatoes and beets and wheat. So I don't ever have to farm anything. I don't have to plant, and I never have to farm. They do it for me. This over here is a cocoa bean farm that I just recently built. So basically there's pistons above. Those are jungle logs back there. There's pistons above and there's pistons below. So this one's only semi-automatic. You come in, you push a button, it knocks all those seeds off, and you push a button again, and there's the waterways in there, so you get all these cocoa beans for brown dye. And there's something around here. So you can see all those will break off, and there's 3 in each one. And that's how I get my brown dye. Then there's my dock and my ship, or my storyline. This stuff is where the end broke through. This is a type of iron farm over here. This is just a small one. And then over here is my bigger iron farm. So inside of this iron farm, right below me, is a zombie. And then I have villagers and their beds. And so they spawn iron golems. And then because they're scared of the zombies, so there's 5 in each box. 5 villagers. And they just spawn these guys. Then these guys are pushed over to here where they fall into the lava. And then you come down here. And you just get a bunch of iron. And of course flowers. And then the very first mob farm I built in this world didn't look like this when I first built it. The top part looked like this. Inside this is 8 rooms. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 rooms, and there's mobs spawning in there. The mobs are zombies, creepers, and skeletons, as well as sometimes witches. And then they drop down to right there on top of those hoppers. So they've lost some health, so they're 1 hit. And then their stuff feeds into the hopper. Then I've got a water elevator that pushes it around these filters. And since I'm later into the game now than the beginning, I just collect gunpowder, string, bones, and spider eyes. And then all the rest that is not part of the filter just shoots off into space, and I get rid of it. Now, when I first built this whole filter system wasn't here because I didn't have the resources. It was just a water tower that went all the way up so I could attack them. And that's how you get lots of XP. You can see the stuff going up there. Some of it that doesn't meet the filter just shoots off. And there's my world. And there's my world, except for I do have a pretty cool gold farm too. This whole mountain's being transformed into like a castle. So I'm slowly working on this mountain that my base is in to make it a big castle. This one takes me to the ceiling of the nether. I don't do too much on the ceiling of the nether, but it's the place to build a gold farm, so. 2 things I have up here are a basalt farm. So you can mine basalt. And then the basalt falls down into these chests. And then up there is my gold farm. Filter system tutorial. So up here, I absolutely whiskey. So up here I created a gold farm. It's a passive gold farm. It's got this glass on the top, and the glass keeps gas from spawning. So the glass on top, make sure gas don't spawn. This is in another waste. The only thing that can spawn are gas and zombified pigmen. Then I made all these platforms out of magma cubes, and I put one turtle egg on each level. So you can see, they see the turtle egg because the zombified pigments hate. Oh, this is all survival. This is hardcore. So not just survival, but this is hardcore. If I die, I lose my world. So this, I can't do any survival. I can't change it to peaceful. I can't do anything. It's only hardcore. So they fall down onto those hoppers I did down there. Yeah. Yeah, I have 1,170 plus hours in this world. I do not want to lose it. So these zombified pigmen fall into those hoppers. I'm very good, Eteric. How are you, my friend? Evan, it would suck if I die. I agree. And then we have filters. Now, you can't use water in the nether, so the filters are done with just hoppers. But you can see the nuggets, 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 and nuggets. That's all that I collect from here are nuggets. So these I just stay up. I just go up there and sit up there for an hour or two and collect a bunch of nuggets. And we're good to go. And then everything that's not a nugget feeds all the way through to this dispenser, which spits it in this lava. So I don't collect a bunch of swords or zombified flesh or anything like that. And then one last thing. I'll show you one last thing that I built pretty early game too. Let me find the way to get there. Here we go. So this is a gas farm for mining gas to get gas tiers. Because you need gas tiers to be able to reignite the dragon fight. So basically what you've got is hopper mine carts. Above that are 4 by 20 something rows of netherrack with wither roses spaced out. So you gotta leave spaces between them. So for every 4 there's 2. Caddy corner. And then the glass on top blocks gas from spawning above. They can only spawn inside. And basically you come up here. If I can land it. Can I land it? I didn't. And you just sit up here until the gas, you just sit up here for a while and then gas appear. See, like that? See, that's the gas down there that just appeared, and he died from the wither rose. He's so big that he touches the wither rose even though they have space. And when he does die, it sounds like this? No.
Oh my god!
Like that. That's what it sounds like. That sound is the sound of gas dying. And then the hopper mine carts feed them into some chests. Now, used to be before 1.16, magna cubes would spawn in here, but they don't spawn in here anymore. You get gas tiers. You don't get magna cream anymore, but you get gunpowder and gas tiers. And a lot of Endermen. Did he run away? Where'd he go? I don't know where he went. Those Endermen go wherever they want to. Well, he didn't come out here, so... There we go. Oh, a couple creepers, though. Did you see those creepers? And this is like a wagon and some goods delivery. Got a little crane to pick them up. And this is my map of all the stuff I just showed you, except for, well, some of it. This is all the area that we just went over. And then this is over there where that guardian farm is. I haven't done the other two things I just finished building, though. That's my world. He probably was stuck. Yeah, he was stuck in that gate a long time. So I'm going to build things up here. Like I think my potion room's going to... I still have to build my potion room. Stupid Enderman. What game did I used to play? Before this, I played... I played a lot of games all my life, but with a lot of these guys that are in here, I played World of Tanks console. Played World of Tanks PC. I played Fortnite. I played PUBG. I have been in this world for real-time hours, 1,170 real-time hours over the last year. As far as the game goes, I have... how many days do I have? It's in here someplace. I always forget where I'm looking. It's on the left side. All right. Yeah, he saw it. I don't see it. I'm always looking in the wrong spot. So 4,617 Minecraft days. Real time. So those are Minecraft days. That counts sleeping, but I've AFK'd a couple times. And then as far as how long this world has been around, real time days, like that it's been open, 49.28 days. Real human days. What I do for a job, I am a I don't know. Right now I'm a headhunter. So I'm a headhunter for a company, and I do that during the daytime, and then I stream at night. Usually I stream for like 4 to 7 hours, 4 to 8 hours, sometimes 8 or 9 hours, sometimes 4 hours. But tonight it's going to be an early night. I will be back tomorrow normal, but they're going to shut my power off, and I have to go get ready for it. They're shutting our whole neighborhood's power off to do some work tonight, so I need to go get ready for that. I got to get some ice moved around the fridge, get that ready, make sure the house is cooled down, make sure the PC's powered down, all that kind of stuff. So, Evan, welcome. I will be back tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Everybody else, I will be back tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I hope you guys show back up. We have a lot of fun hanging out. We'll get the raid farm working tomorrow. Make sure everything is good to go. Hopefully. Thank you, Eterek. Thank you very much. This video will be up on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube, you can go to my YouTube and hit the subscribe button. It's greatly appreciated. Anyway, this video will be up on YouTube day after tomorrow. Tomorrow will be yesterday's full stream. And then also I put tutorials and stuff like that up. So, Whiskey, I'll do a filter tutorial. And yeah, I'll have that up for you to be able to take a look at. And maybe I'll throw in there in the filter tutorial link to a couple other filter tutorials from other people as well. So anyway, you guys have a great evening. I'm going to host you guys over to Eteric so you guys can watch him build stuff. He does a lot of crazy like high rises and buildings like that. And then I will be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And you guys have a fantastic evening. Be good. Have fun. I'll see you tomorrow. Be here.